Good evening, Tim. And after that emphatic victory over Burton Albion's academy players, 8 goals today, 7 by Tamworth players. I think there was an own goal in there as well. Spread around the team. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think we've got to be delighted because, you know, in pre-season it's all about getting some confidence and scoring some goals and working with their team shape. And the first half we were absolutely relentless. I mean, there were some unbelievable goals and you know, great strike by Dexter, even probably a better one by Quasi. And to add to that, you know, we've put the balls in the right area. Tristan's got a cross in, the kids scored an own goal. So, you know, it's all about, you know, working towards that, you know, 11th of August.
Fantastic, yeah. It was relentless first half, wasn't it, Tim? It was there was no time on the ball for Burton at all to try and play their intricate football. They were pressed.
Well, I think, you know, the opposition, you know, the young lads, that they had a big lesson today, and you know, we had one probably against Solihull in our pre-season game, and it's all about a learning curve. And you know, everybody says results don't matter, but to score 8 goals in the first 45 minutes was delightful, and I'm sure the fans have gone home happy too.
Absolutely. And at the other end, of course, Tim, there was a clean sheet today for Tamworth, which is something of a rarity.
Well, we had one on Tuesday night and another one today, so that's always a good sign, isn't it? And you know, we had 2 different central defensive pairings in both halves, and you know, so yeah, it was pleased. And you know, we made a few changes, and that sometimes disrupts the flow of the game, but besides that, yeah, delighted.
So half time, 8-0 to the good Tamworth. And how do you motivate your team to go out second half and do it all again as if it was 0-0 when you're winning 8-0?
I think it's very difficult, isn't it? You know, I think they don't want to make excuses, but their second half performance was, you know, not as good as the first, but it would have took some beating to be better than the first half. And we put ourselves right in the driving fight. Saying that, we still had 8 or 9 chances in the second half, and the keepers brought off 2 or 3 good saves. But we weren't as clinical in the second half with the opportunities we had like we were in the first half, and that happens in games. I mean, we had a lot of chances the other night at Balpa, and we've got a penalty and we scored 1 goal. So, you know, that's football. So you've got to be ruthless in the box to get the goals. We were in the first half and we weren't quite in the second half.
Well, we're 4 games into pre-season now, of course, and you must be pleased with how things are going, you know, overall with the squad and the performances and the results. We've still got a lot of quality to come in as well. Yeah,
we've got like, you know, Chris Lake's not even kicked a ball yet, and Ryan Bezik's only played, what, 30 minutes, if that. So, you know, some very experienced national league players. I mean, Leahy's scored quite a few goals at this level before he went to Solihull, so you know, that's a great exercise. Lewis Wright has been struggling, but you know, again another very competitive player, and you know, that's quite pleasing. But you know, generally I think our fitness levels are quite good. Certainly at this stage of the season there's a lot more work to do on the training ground, but I thought our fitness the other night was good, and I thought again today, you know, we made the changes at half time, and you know, the lads done well.
How did you feel that our trialists did today? There were a number of them out there today for Tamworth.
I think we've got 1 or 2 decisions to make, and you know, we need to make those quite quickly, because I think 1 or 2 of them have done really well, and they've impressed and they've shown the quality, and we've just got to nail it down now.
Not always easy, I can imagine. We're trying to get players to sign on the dotted line, offer them the right deal, of course. And
yeah, it's not all about money, is it? You know, the thing is, it's all about their mentality. What do they want? What do they want to be a footballer? Do they want to just pick up some money, or do they want to be part of something? Because that's the important criteria for me. Is they have to show, they have to have ability. First and foremost, they've got to have ability, but secondly, they want to come and play for Tamworth. And we've made no secret of our aims and ambitions this year, and they've got to buy into that. And if their ability matches their desire, then that's something me and Mike have got to sort out.
Both Dexter and Charlie stood out for me today. Both young under 21 players recently signed up for the first team. Have you been pleasantly surprised with their progression pre-season and development?
I've got to be honest with you, I've been blown away with them. I think they've both been exceptionally well in every game. I think Dexter's an exciting prospect. Every time he gets on the ball, it looks like something's going to happen. You know, even if you take away his goal today, which was a great strike, you know, he's a threat every time he gets on the ball, and he's got a bit to learn. But the one thing that has impressed me with him is his attitude. He has a desire, and I keep coming back to that word, desire. He has a desire to improve, and if he can improve on where he is at the present moment in time, then we've got one hell of a player on our books. As for Charlie, well, he just gets better and better. I mean, he's tenacious. You know, he puts a foot in. He rattles people. His work ethic is sublime, and that you know, you guys can be really proud of these coming through the academy, because they're two very, very good players.
And of course, not just those two. There are others as well. But Charlie, we noticed today that he was, like you say, so tenacious, but he does give away a few free kicks, which is a bit of a niggle, I'm sure. But that kind of player, being tenacious in the middle of the park, will inevitably do that.
I think, you know, you could say that if you're being critical, but I think you've got to look at where he is as a young man, and he's got, again, like Dexter, he's got a lot to learn. But you can't fault him. They've both been absolutely superb.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for your time, Tim, and we'll catch up with you again soon.
My pleasure. Thank you.